Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome to the reboot of the Blood Mage. As I'm sure you are aware, the last playthrough of the Blood Mage had an untimely end. It was most untimely indeed. There was no time to be had. There was no time, in fact, involved in it. It was entirely untimely. I think we'll do a similar setup. In fact, we'll do the same setup. Actually, you know what? I can't remember what the last setup was, but I'm going light armor with a hood because that's my favorite. And we're going to go with a dagger only. Yeah, random wealth. We will select our spells. We definitely want alteration and destruction. We'll put healing in there for now. And we'll do conjuration. Yes, this is good. So we're going to be a little bit more of a in-your-face, attacking with flames type of person. In fact, we'll get rid of frostbite entirely. Flames and sparks, predominantly flames, is what we're going to be using. But definitely we'll want to level up that alteration as quickly as possible. You know, as you will be aware from the last playthrough. We will have no dragons, and we are not the Dragonborn. And let's get into it. So I was thinking, just before I started recording, why not do the Ring of Namira, if I'm remembering that name correctly, quest, you know, the cannibal quest. Why not? Unless I've completely forgotten, you know, which is a real possibility, what that quest involves. Doesn't the whole the act of cannibalism allow you to heal from corpses? Which that seems like something we want to do. I'm gonna go like completely pale here. And let's sort out some hair. Can we get some like big hair? Or is it just there's nothing too crazy. No, I'll stick with the default, whatever that was. Was that it? Until now. Yeah, I think that was it. Alright, Marique, which is actually the thumbnail now. Yep, I think that's how you spell it. I actually really like that character. You know, the whole, you know, the remake of Conan the Barbarian, on the whole, you know, wasn't amazing, as I think is the general consensus, but the two villains, I thought they were really compelling.
Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds?
Okay, so we've found ourselves in Dawnstar.
Is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver mine.
Okay.
And its fathead owner. Work hard now.
Right. Jesus, the people in Skyrim are just like a bunch of complainers, aren't they? Everywhere you turn, it's some civil war or work dispute or you watch, the guard's going to talk to us.
You've come to Dawnstar.
I know I've been suggested, but I think it was Hikeen, to get the you know, people talk less mod. But as annoying as it is, I kind of like the atmosphere of people occasionally talking to me. I don't want to ruin that necessarily. We'll see how we go. All right, so let's look at our inventory. Got an iron dagger. So I'm thinking like, I'm liking the heavy armor concept. In terms of weapons, I want to like get the best dagger I can possibly get my hands on, or a short sword. And as a result of Percus Maximus, there are short swords in the game. So that is appealing to me. We will favorite our torch action all up in here. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Candlelight. Yeah, let's just do it all. Okay. So we want Conjure Atronak and Flames. And now we want to find some artifacts. So I think, yeah, let's just make a beeline for the Ring of Namira. I reckon that is a perfect. Oh man, English is meant to be my first language, but I'm skeptical. I should probably use a torch so that we don't freeze up here. But yeah, I mean, okay. I like the concept of light armor, but I'm still fluid on that issue. Like, do we want to go full robes? Or, I don't know. I'm still taking suggestions on that, but I'm liking the idea of just getting a dirty, long dagger, you know? Sure, I mean, short swords are cool, but I think I prefer the idea of just a really long dagger. Just like really defeat the purpose of a dagger and just make it as long as possible. So then you can play like, that's not a knife, this is a knife. We may as well take out some wolves. We'll test our metal and level up our conjuration if I can goddamn cast a spell. Alright, magic or low. Yeah. Well, these guys are certainly easy to deal with. Not a problem. Oh, another alternative. I do actually have... Well, I got immersive armors installed. Let me just make sure I know where I'm going. It's going to be around Markarth is where we need to go. That's quite a trek. We're telling you right now, we're not going to make it in this episode, but that's fine. Immersive armors, right? But which I think includes, but I've got it installed anyway, just in case it doesn't. Dragon. Oh, I was just about to say dragon robes, but then I realized I turned dragons off. We haven't got dragons. How am I going to make dragon robes? Don't worry about that. Forget the last 30 seconds of everything I just said. What's all this now? What are you doing out here, man?
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Oh yeah, you gotta gut me like a fish, eh? Well, I'm gonna burn you like a badly cooked fish.
Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask again.
And I'm not gonna threaten you again, you furry bastard. I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come here.
Oh shit, mother of... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'll tell you that much right now. But now we got it under control. I just wasn't expecting him to lunge at us. Let's favorite all that. I actually didn't mean to click it, but I did, if that makes sense. That's okay. Not a problem. Every time he comes at us, we're stepping back. Okay, so we did have a chance to dominate him there, but we ended up killing him accidentally. That's fine. I've got no problem with that. And studded armor is something we want because it is an upgrade to what we have. And I just think, honestly, I think studded armor looks bad ass, especially on mages. I'm really liking the concept of, like I used to be definitely very much a heavy armored mage guy, and I still like that idea. But now, in terms of Skyrim at the very least, I'm liking the idea of hide leather armor on a mage, and not like leather armor as in the armor set called leather armor, because I actually think it's the ugliest armor in the game. But, you know, as in a general material for making armor. Looks like there's some folks off in the distance, but they don't necessarily concern us. So I'm thinking, you know, we're heading west, but let's enter some tombs on the way. Not only for shelter, because, you know, we're in the middle of the snow here, and I don't expect us lasting too long, but also to see if we can find some powerful artifacts, because, you know, as I said in the previous playthrough, powerful artifacts is the name of the game. That's what we want to go after. What's all this now? We've got a bandit all up in here. That's alright. We'll stop him straight up with some flame Atronak business. Don't even think about it, young lady. Okay. Easy. Fur armor, I might take it just in case, because I do believe fur is beneficial in protecting against the cold. Splendid. Lovely. What's in here? Anything? Really? There's a... Exposure has increased. Okay, so this is probably fortuitous that we found a fire. And a bed. And I did get a note that I was slightly thirsty and hungry, so let's see if we can address that. Vegetable soup. You are no longer thirsty. You are full. Haha, too easy, guys. I'm like an old pro at this. Now watch me die in an episode's time. Okay, so we're going to play a lot more cautiously. And I was wary of... Am I even heating up? Without shelter to trap... Okay. Without shelter to trap the warmth, you know, it's not going to do anything. So, let's... we've got a tomb up in the distance. It's a perfect opportunity to get some shelter, which is something we not only want, but we need. And remember, you know, if you've watched my my Terraria video, which, by the way, I think I might continue now, and I'll tell you why in a second. If it's something I want, then it's something I need. Meatloaf. Okay, so I've got new rules. Aha! That's a wizard. As Deepak Chopra would say it. Wizard. Okay. Alright, so that's what's up. That's cool. That's alright. It's a necromancer too. Don't worry about it. I can summon my own shit, baby. You just watch me. I got no problem summoning all sorts of nonsense up in here. I'll summon the shit out of you. Aha. Okay. Ahaha. Ahaha. Aha. Haha. Haha. Let's drink all the things. Okay, you want to die? You gonna die anytime soon? Is that something we can arrange here? No. Do put the spiky thing away. All right, sir. Okay, so it looks like he's run out of magicka. I'm gonna play that game, dog. Right. Haha. No, please. I'm not gonna die a second time, you salty asshole. Okay? I will fuck you up. Good boy. You stay down. Alright, why? Oh, cool, we got a spell from him. Not that. Oh no, actually that's a good spell. That's a good spell. It's gives basic information about a humanoid enemy's strength. Humanoid enemy's strength, rather. Does not attract attention. That's like my favorite part of the spell. Why are we having so much trouble with this character? I mean, I'm not playing any differently, not really, to any other character, but we just seem to have terrible luck with almost dying. And now I'm damp, and you know how I feel about being damp. Now, what was I saying before we got interrupted by that terribly rude necromancer? Can't remember. I'll take your battle staff. Don't you worry about that. Okay, we do have an opportunity to sleep. Let's see if that is important to us. Exposure. We're very cold, man. And we're not tired, so we're not going to sleep. No, don't open the console. I didn't even realize there was another bandit here. Maybe the Atronaut killed it. Killed her. But she's got food. And iron, which isn't necessarily important to us. But we better get inside and reduce some of this exposure before we freeze to something, possibly death. Okay, so something else I want to know from y'all. Hide helmet. Iron knuckles. No, please. Something I want to know from y'all is now that we've got the ability to start guilds, is a guild something we want to start as the Blood Mage? There's things over there. That's for sure. I think I need a better killy things spell. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Alright, okay, alright. I'm, what the fuck is that? It looks like it's on fire. Or is it just a person? Oh shit, there's some action. I didn't even know how to process that. That's it, we're going in. Okay, I was hoping to to take out that, well, it looks like a mage. While it was preoccupied, rather. But, anyway, what...
Thralls of yours are slower than Arconians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
Okay. Are subtitles on? I don't know if you guys heard that. But there's definitely some sort of skullduggery going on here. Where was subtitles? It was under display, wasn't it? Yeah, we got general subtitles on. Clearly. We're just not close enough. That's alright. Yeah, so do we want to start a guild? And if so, what would be our focus? You know, roleplay-wise and gameplay-wise as well. I don't think we want to mimic the Overlord, you know, and just like kill everyone, but
As long as they can swing a pickaxe where I tell them, they're as smart as we need them to be.
they know where we are. Novice Necromancer. Don't even think about it, okay?
See you burn.
Magicka. I wanted health, but that's alright.
See you burn.
Yeah. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What even hit me, dude? I was like, unless there was someone with a bow, a bow. Oh, come on now. This thing is cursed. It's not just me, is it? Hold on, I know this part's loud, so I'll wait for it to finish. The only thing I can think of is... Alright, sure. We are picking fights slightly more often as the Blood Mage. But is it really enough to give us that bad luck on this scale? You guys can probably see better than me because you're outside looking in. Am I doing something radically different that is causing death on such a scale? Maybe it's just a playstyle, you know? So clearly, like, the biggest issue is we're running out of magicka. Like, and also we have to get in too close with our spells. You know, maybe I just hang back a little more and let my Atronak do its business. But I mean, it dies pretty quick. It does a lot of damage, but it dies pretty quick. Okay. Let's try it again. I guess? Realistic needs. I like to turn these on first, so that you guys don't have to, you know, be disturbed seeing me do it, you know, at the start of every series, but so much for that. So I'm gonna continue straight off here. Because I feel like that was a good episode. Until I died. Fucking hell, man. Okay. Skyrim Unbound. Okay. Warlock. Because it doesn't really matter. We're the mage. Actually, do we want to be something else? Ooh! The Atronak. Maybe? Because we've been having trouble. It's spellcasters that have been giving us trouble. So, you know, no. And let's put in dragons this time so we can get that that dragon bone armor, mage robes rather. But we're not going to be the dragonborn. Light armor with a hood, and this time I'm gonna hook myself up with an offensive staff. So that's a staff that shouts profanities at my enemies. And we will select our spells. Flames and Sparks, Oak Flesh, Candlelight, and for anyone, just before anyone says, you should be using Oak Flesh, I can't. Oak Flesh requires too much magicka. You can't actually cast it straight off the bat. You've got to upgrade your magicka first. It's pretty obnoxious. Okay. And healing. And we should be good to go. Warlock, Atronak, Light Armor, Hood, Offensive Staff, with a dagger. Oh, okay, that's cool. The dagger is not bad. We're not the Dragonborn, but dragons will show up eventually. None of that. Let's do it, guys. So, unfortunately, we're gonna create our third version of the Blood Mage right before the end of the video, but at least you know that more will be coming if you want it. Breton female. We'll make her pale, as pale as possible, like the character Marik, and maybe give us some fancy fancy business all up in here. What kind of nastiness can we perpetrate? Yeah, that looks a little bit too happy. That's maybe a little bit too... No, all right. let's keep that actually, and in a nice dark red. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got a good feeling about this. Unfortunately, we are wearing leather armor. As you know, as I've said countless times. No, that's the wrong character, dude. I'm so thrown off. Leather armor is my least favorite of the armors. Oh my god. I'm just feeling so inadequate, guys. Well, hey. Firstly, buddy, shut up. Secondly, at least we start in a nice, cozy area. Am I right? Oh, man. You watch, the game's gonna crash now. Just because it hates me. No, okay. We're good. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Taste the game! Like, subscribe, and comment if you are so inclined. And check out my music at ricardoestarte.com. Link in the description. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.